Hail TCB faithful, this is the final boosh.
And this is Madhouse.
And do you know 2XKO doesn't really mean anything?
No, I thought it meant the I thought it was like a kill streak situation, like 2XKO, like shit like that.
I don't know. It probably means something within the
I have to mean something within the game. They wouldn't just name it random words for no reason.
It's a dumb name. It doesn't. They could have just called it Project L or Project League, and it probably would have done something. I don't know.
Oh no, to me the name makes sense. It's two characters. You got to ask them to KO them.
I mean, yes, I guess it makes sense. I guess whatever. It's dumb. I still don't like the name. I think it's retarded, but fine. So, speaking of this, since we're here, did you hear about these layoffs over at Riot? And they laid off like almost half the 2XKO team. To my understanding, is about half.
Look. I seen this down the road. It's like I knew it because like the game took like fucking 10 years or over to make, and you took 10 years. Like let's get this out first.
Yo, dude,
let's get this out the way.
Okay, what?
We do not hate.
Yeah,
2XKO.
I don't hate 2XKO.
There are aspects I do not like the 2XKO, but overall I do think the game is fun enough.
I think it's okay. I don't think it sticks out to any reasonable extent as a fighting game, but it's not like I hate it. I played a good chunk of the PC version, and then I play a little bit of the console thing, and I think it felt a little better on consoles. But like then there's like random screen tearing, but whatever. But it's fine, I guess. I don't hate it. It's a fine, okay, harmless game. But 10 years, and this is the game we get. Like, and my major complaint with 2XKO is, it doesn't, to me, and this might be unique to me, but it doesn't have any real gameplay identity. Yeah, you can say it's a tag game, yeah, but like, what? Like, I mean, Tokon, hold on.
What was up?
I'm sorry. Tokon is a tag game, right?
Yeah.
That has an identity. It might not be a fighting game I like, but that has an identity. Marvel 3 has an identity.
Well, it took them 10 years to essentially make what tag games were to this point. Let me explain that. It took them 10 years to make Marvel 2. It took them 10 years to make Marvel 3. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, MK1, which is not a tag game, but they do have that cameo type of system.
Yeah.
So it took them 10 years to essentially copy everything that happened the past 20 years. And that's the molds.
And this is what I don't get, and this is the hard time I'm trying to wrap my head around. 10 years. Now, I know I think the game started as a 1v1 game first. And then eventually they pivoted into a tag game. How they got to that conclusion? Fine, whatever.
No, maybe everybody making tag games.
I guess because tag games are the new hotness. They got on the boat. 10 years, and you only have 12 characters to show anybody, and that was even less at launch. So what characters they added? They added like 3 or 4 characters.
They added the Fox dude, the cool sniper rifle chick,
V,
the
robot.
And the robot, and I think that's it.
Yeah, we might be missing one other character, but
we don't play League. Only thing I know was like Fox girl with a decent theme, Jinx. Everybody know Jinx. They got the lesbian girl from Arcane.
Yeah. So
and the cool X guy.
So it came out with even less characters at launch. So my question is, what the fuck has been going on for the last 10 years?
I told you. I just literally told you what was going on the last 10 years. They was too busy implementing everything that happened in the past 30 years in tag games.
But over we kept hearing we're going to redefine what fighting games are, and I know this is all PR stuff.
That was all PR,
but obviously. But what I'm saying is, like, my brain has a hard time. You get me? My brain has a hard time trying to wrap around the fact that this is the game we got it.
The math's not mathing,
and yeah, like it's and I'm thinking about it, and it's kind of short circuiting my brain.
It's like that older SpongeBob thing where he was trying to write the letter. And back in the golden age of SpongeBob, when he was trying to write the letter, he was procrastinating, and they did all these quick cuts and shit like that just to make a fancy looking tea. That's 2XKO.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a good take. I like that. Yeah, 12 characters. I just think the game didn't have any direction. From what I've played, I played about 80 hours of the game. The game, from the rip, like the movement felt bad from where it started. I think it feels better nowadays. But the movement
not on console now, that screen tearing and shit.
The movement felt bad to me. I hate the control scheme. That's still there.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that game having down forward. Like, I don't understand Like, I just can't. Like, I play with Ari, and I just for the life of me can't remember what the fuck.
There's two special buttons.
There's two special buttons, and somehow I keep forgetting what the character do.
Because once again, I said you get rid of inputs, and then everything just becomes homogenized, and you can't really identify anything. So your brain doesn't have to. Okay, well, this is where my down forward goes to, because now your special move is no different than a command normal. So now it's all blended together. But this is one of the rare cases of a game where I feel like, why do you have this easy control scheme? It feels forced.
It's like they wanted to make a baby game, but have it as punishing as like a classic game.
Everything in 2XKO felt forced.
Because the thing about it is, with these newer games, you're not taking for a ride as much as you usually are, but in this game, you're taking for a ride.
Yeah, but you get me. Do you agree with that? Like everything, I'm trying to explain my feelings towards the game, and because we didn't really talk about it on this channel yet.
Nah,
but everything.
I think we did, but way back.
Yeah, way back. Everything into it, and we came away positive on it. And once again, I still like the game as it is.
Now I can play it,
but
once I unlock the characters. So.
But everything in this game feels forced. I feel as though it's forced and it lacks direction. There's button input, which you simple controls, I guess. There's simple controls in the game because other games do it. And it's a tag game because other games do it.
Tag.
It's free to play because nobody else is really doing it right now, and it's a popular format right now, and we want to make a free to play fighting game. It feels forced in every conceivable way.
If you really want to think about it, like they got three characters that are essentially the same.
What? I don't give it to me.
Jinx, the Fox dude, and Caitlyn. They all are essentially zone trap characters.
I guess one is.
They all got different focus. Like one might be more rush.
They're all zoners.
They're all zoners, and they all push it on screen.
I think feels like a rush down trap character. A rush down.
They all feel like they rush now.
Well, no, they're like Caitlyn. I think that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Caitlyn is.
I'm still waiting to unlock her.
More of a aggressive zoner. Like she gets in the scrap more often than not.
Her special cool.
That little Fox dude feels like a trap character, where you're supposed to have them walk into stuff, obviously. And
he's like a junk character to me.
Or he could be a junk character,
like a Faust.
And
back when Faust was actually Faust,
and Jinx feels like more like a traditional
spacer zoner,
spacing area denial character, and that's why she's low tier, because she's the actual true zoner.
To be fair, I think the only top tier out the group is the Fox dude.
But at any rate,
I think Jinx and Caitlyn is low tier.
Probably. But at any rate,
consider low tier. I don't know about the game.
But 2XKO just feels like it lacked any kind of real meaningful gameplay decisions or design, right? We have multiple assist styles. We got the traditional style. We got the one where like your assists take double the damage. We got one where you can have EX assists. And then we got handshake assists. And you can say that's like the core of like they call it fuses, I think. You can say that's like the core of the game. To me, it's like an admission that they didn't know what the fuck the game wanted to be. Because you want to make, okay, let's break it down.
Wait, what did the tag first? Battle for the Grid or Battle for the Grid or Marvel Infinite?
I'm not sure. I want to say Battle for the Grid. I think Battle for the Grid came out first. But let's give it the Ultimate, because Ultimate might have predated.
The game everybody hated.
I'm not exactly sure, but
Ultimate is actually pretty good.
There were two of the both of the earliest games to kind of do this new active assist style, quote unquote TM.
I think Marvel Infinite is a cross Tekken of the teens, the late teens.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, let's get back to the subject.
So I just want to break it down for the 10 years, right? Because I want to try to help people understand where I'm coming from, why I say this game doesn't have any real meaningful design decisions that I feel that are like particularly confident. They were confident in. 10 years. Let's keep this in mind. 10 years. So the game wants to be a baby game, essentially, right? It wants to be this modern Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Grand Blue Fantasy to a certain extent, Guilty Gear Strive. It wants to join all these games in the baby game.
It wants to join the dents.
But it's a little ashamed of that, right? So 2XKO wants to pander to league players as well as fighting game players. But
well, them making it a baby game is them pandering to league players.
Yeah,
other than generally just being a league game.
So yeah, you want to be a baby game, but at the same time, the game has a reasonable amount of execution to it.
More than you think. Yeah,
it's more. I'm not saying it's like intense or anything, but there is still a good amount of timing when it comes to combos, and I appreciate that.
The game will ask more of you than like Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I think so. As far as combos go, the game will ask you to time shit and worry about things like
left, right, shit like that. Actually, the game does ask you for fighting game stuff.
So with that being said,
which you think is kind of ironic.
Yeah, which is a little ironic. I mean, I'm not saying it's not allowed. It's just kind of strange for how you want the game to be. And then you have, we go back to the fuse system, specifically handshake assist, where you can call your character out, and you kind of do like active tag.
It's Marvel Infinite.
Yeah, but instead of doing the single tag, you can kind of call them back and forth, kind of for a short amount of time. And that, in and out of itself, is a really high concept, high level idea that casuals would never play.
No, because it's really flexible.
And like another issue I feel is like we said again, 10 years, only 12 characters for a tag game. That's pathetic.
Because I think they was focusing more at being what is called open. What is called when you got to keep paying for it?
Oh, live service.
I think they was more focused on the game being live service. They say,
but they don't charge you for characters.
People go, yeah, but they want to do, if you want to work, you got, they do technically charge you for characters. Because yeah, you can grind it out, but they make grinding it out a pain.
So yeah,
and then they want you to buy the packs and the founders pack and that pack and the rat pack. It's like they just want you to buy 90 different packs. I see something cost $100.
Really?
So stop saying that it's a free to play game, because it's not. The skins cost $30.
No, it's free to play.
It's free to play, but they definitely gonna make it as entertaining as possible so they can make money.
Yeah, of course. And that's another thing, like $20 skins?
30.
Okay, well, various skins that cost various amounts of money. And
too much various amounts of money.
It's just like, and then like we can turn around to the actual like characters themselves. They're simple, yeah, they got a little bit of nuance, yeah, but my problem is like you also want to be this big competitive fighting game, but then again, you do the same thing everybody else does, where the only real zoner in the game gets nerfed and turned into a bad character, and the game is just like two characters dominate, like Echo and the
ninja guy. Oh yeah,
the samurai guy.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is because you have a small.
Both of them is cool.
I mean, they're fine. Like, it's just because they have a small roster. Like, I can understand why Riot, with all this in mind, I can understand why Riot fired half the team. This game feels like a grift. Honestly, 10 years, man. I know I keep saying it, but 10 fucking, this was the
two. And then they looking at each other like, where did the time go?
Project L, 2XKO was the proverbial Bigfoot. The modern day Bigfoot of fighting games.
It was a Krusty's Coming. It was a Krusty's Coming to fighting games.
It was a Camp Krusty.
It was a Camp Krusty at fighting games. 2XKO's coming. 2XKO coming. Right, playing Street Fighter 6. 2XKO's coming. It's going to save all the fighting games. Playing Tekken 8. 2XKO coming. It was a Krusty's Coming.
And then it's like 2XKO's finally out, and it came out with such like a thud. It didn't come out with any reasonable hype behind it. It just came out and that was it. Like 10 years. And the game is not even out fully yet. I mean, like, it is out fully, but what I mean is,
it's in that Paladin state. Like we're in beta till we want to.
What I mean is the game is finally got a console version, and we're only like a month into the console version, and
this already happened.
We're probably like 2 to 3 weeks into the console version, and this has already happened. So what does this mean for the future of 2XKO?
I mean, they can't dump it.
They can't dump it. Obviously, they put too much time into the fucking game. I don't think they're gonna shut down servers already. But what's the future of this game? They were already talking about changing the game into like, oh, we don't like this current version. We're going to change it to something that was more of our quote unquote vision.
I'll forget about that. And dead up, if I'm paying you to make this game, which is decent enough already, right? Which is like, okay, I can see this game being around for a little bit, even if it's in the background, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm sitting here and I'm shelling out money for you to make this fucking game, and then you walk in my office one day and said, we kind of want to change things, I would have fired you right there. Did up.
I don't think that was their truth. I think that was like Riot's truth.
Oh, I don't know.
That might have been a getting ahead of the situation to kind of ease the blow of the news of the firings. Maybe. But I don't know. Like you're telling me your game took 10 years to make. It was barely out for a year, and now you're talking about, oh well, now we want to change the game to fit our vision. Where was your vision 10 years ago?
A vision of it being a singles fighter, probably.
And yeah, we're kind of scattered all over the place, but that's only because of how weird this game fucking is.
Yeah, but it's going to take us 10 years to get to the point. Like it took them 10 years to make the game.
No, I think we got to the point.
Oh, well, I guess we're more competent than them, I guess. All right, you want to wrap this up, or you want to spend 10 years saying 10 years some more?
I'm sorry, but it's so baffling to me. It's so baffling how this game turned out. After so much waiting, after so much build up, after so much hype accumulating, like it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird how it turned out. That's all. But with that being said, I'm not a fan of people losing their jobs.
No, that's always bad.
I'm not like laughing about that. It's just like I don't want anybody to lose their jobs, especially people. I think there were some cases of people who was a part of this team who was actually working for Riot longer, and they got like a severance package and said, "There you go away." So I'm not over here screaming about people losing their jobs. But at the end of the day, your game should have came out a lot better than it was.
A lot sooner, too.
I think if they just would have obviously, I mean, this is a brain dead take, but if they just would have obviously chose a direction, it would have been fine. And I think that game would have been absolutely fine as a 1v1 fighter.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think singles, it would have been a lot better.
Like, I look at the game.
Now just lost in minutia of tag fighters.
I look at the game and I'm like, why is it a tag fighter? And I get some people like that stuff, but there's so many other tag fighters coming out that I thought the game should have just stayed 1v1.
Especially since like Marvel and Invincible's coming out. It's like
Marvel, Invincible, we got Tokon.
That's a Marvel.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn.
And
you said Marvel, my brain automatically went to Marvel like 3 or so.
Avatar's not a tag fighter, though.
No.
So that would pretty much be their only competition if it was a singles fighter, other than like Street Fighter 6 and shit.
It's super weird. It's super just weird to me, the decisions made in this game. And if this was a 2-year game, fine. If this had like a normal dev time, 2-3 years, fine, right? All these decisions make sense, I guess, within the bubble. But now we're looking at 10 years, and all these decisions seem like they should have been ironed out 5 years ago, let alone 10.
The only thing we could do now is just wait and see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to try to get into the game a bit more. I do think there's something, even though they're going to change it.
I don't think they're going to change it right away. I think they're going into 2026 with the same game, and then over that time, they're going to change it slowly.
I hope they get people who can do a better job. I mean, I think the people who made the game did a competent job, but I hope
they made a fighting game.
They made a fighting game. This is
that's all you can say.
This is a good base for whatever they're trying to go for going forward.
But that's all, though. That's all you can say about it. They made a fighting game. Even Street Fighter 6 has an identity. Even Tekken 8 has an identity.
Yeah, but their identity is mechanics.
Their identity sucks dick, but it's still an identity. I can't say anything stand out about 2XKO. It's not particularly balanced well.
There's not enough gooners.
It doesn't. The roster doesn't particularly stand out. There isn't any real standout gameplay mechanic. There isn't any real
standout characters.
I just say, did we say that already? But that's how little is going on with 2XKO. The only thing truly stand out about 2XKO
even the music.
Even the music is not even standing.
There's only one part I remember of Irie theme, and that's it. Like the part that they break it down, super dope. But that's all I remember.
It took you 10 years to make a game as bland as Street Fighter 6.
Oh, to be fair, right? The PS5 fucking
the PS5 boot music,
where I keep going to it. I keep saying, "Oh, this dope. I like this song. That must be my ringtone."
So the only thing stand out about 2XKO is the boot music, the little when you click on the page and like
that song is dope.
So I'm
gonna get that song.
It's the boot music. It's the boot music. I can't talk. It's the boot music. It's the boot music. It's the character select theme. And it's $20 skins, $30 skins. That's it. That's your legacy. In 10 years, you came up with boot screen music, a character select theme, and overly expensive skins. Egregiously expensive skins. That's 2XKO in 10 years, everybody. We done? We done here?
We done.
See you next time.
See you.
Team cross, buddy. All right.